wasn't a pimple or anything, but it was really bad, and I'm sorry. I tried to put a Band-Aid on it, but I couldn't cut one the right size, so
No,
might have to.
it's cool. It just looked like you were bleeding. And I was like,
I've been asked that, and I'm like,
geez.
I'm doing my best just not to touch it right now, but I'm like, at least we're in
Yeah,
quarantine.
yeah.
No one really has to see me, but unfortunately, you all do.
Right.
So, yeah. Anyway,
No,
at
it's
least I
no
brushed my
worries.
hair
No
today,
worries.
so that
Just
works.
wanted to make sure you knew.
Yeah, no, thank you. And I would cover it up with something, but then I didn't want to, like, get shit on it. So,
No worries. Yeah.
but anywho, yeah, it's a pretty day out today for a change.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful today.
Yeah. It's been so rainy though. I know you're in Tennessee though, right? Area?
Yeah, it's been kind of gloomy.
Yeah, I feel that. Well, I finally got I think I'll be good with memorization today. I finally got my other one. My other group's doing All the President's Men, and I had the most like lines to learn for that group too, but I finally got scene 2A done with that for the most part. So hopefully I'll have good luck today too. That makes you feel any better, Austin.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know the guided discovery we've pretty much gone over, so I think most of today is just like rote memorization, right?
It's just, yeah, today is just like memorization and just like rehearsing it, really.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So we're gonna start like same as always with repetition exercises.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So whenever you're ready, you can start with level 1.
Okay. Let me get my gallery there we go. Awesome. You have on a light blue hat.
You are wearing a white short sleeve t-shirt.
You are wearing a navy t-shirt.
You are sitting outside.
You are sitting in your room.
You have brown hair.
You are wearing glasses.
You are wearing a necklace.
You have a beard.
Your hair goes down to your shoulders.
Your hair is hidden.
You are sitting in front of some trees.
You are sitting on a couch.
I am sitting on a couch.
You are in a beige room.
You are sitting at a table outside.
You are wearing glasses. I think we're good with.
Yeah.
Ran out of things now.
Yeah, same.
So we can move on to level 2.
All right. You are happy. Oh no.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was going straight to level 3. Okay.
I look okay. All right, ready?
I'm sorry. I don't.
You're good. You look content.
You look relaxed.
You also look relaxed.
You seem happy.
You seem a little bit confused.
You seem excited.
You seem excited as well.
You seem energized.
You seem to be happy.
I seem to be happy.
You seem to know what you're doing.
You seem to know what you're doing.
I seem to know what I'm doing.
Yes. Level 3. I'm like ready to go today though.
Yeah.
I got a good night's sleep. Really.
Start of a new week.
Yeah. Although it really doesn't feel like a Monday. It just feels like another day for the first time. Days really are
Yeah, for real.
together there. But, oh well. Okay. Are you good with level 3, Austin?
Yeah, you can start.
Okay. Sorry, I never see your face, so I don't mean to like.
Uh,
Yeah.
If I could read your facial expressions, I'd act different, but I don't know.
uh,
Okay.
I look like a pie.
I still don't know who you are from our class.
Um, we've never had a class together.
I remember who he is.
Not you do? Are you sure you weren't in my lab? Because I kind of recognize your voice.
No, I was in the.
No, he was in my lab.
Yeah,
He was in my lab.
yeah.
Oh, gotcha. So I wouldn't know you anyway, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'll show my face.
One of these days, maybe for the last one.
Yeah,
It'll be like
that'll
a
be great.
surprise.
Yeah, like reveal the
The
curtain.
final reveal.
I love it.
That'll be your reward for getting through this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a
For
very
sure.
curious person, so yeah, this is low key been eating me alive, but it's okay. Hiding it out.
What, if you don't mind, what is your photo that you got?
Yeah, what is that?
It's you guys know Jean-Luc Godard?
No.
Oh, he's like a really famous French director, but this is like I haven't seen this movie, but this is a still from one of his movies that I got off this blog. I just thought it looked cool.
Would he have done? It's only French movies then, so we probably wouldn't have heard too many.
Uh, Probably not. This is also like one of his '80s movies, and like most people know him for his stuff from the '60s.
Gotcha.
It reminds me of, I don't know why, but it reminds me of the little kid from Home Alone.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Are you ready to level 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now that we
All right.
away. You seem happy.
Use.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, you go.
You go.
Okay, you seem happy because it's a sunny day.
You seem excited because it's a sunny day.
You seem energetic because you're well rested.
You seem like you're glowing because of the sun.
I seem like I'm glowing because of the sun.
You seem like you're sad because you wish you could hang out with your friends on this sunny day.
You seem excited to read the rest of the script because you haven't memorized.
You are ready to go to the rest of the rehearsal because you want to go outside and walk your dog.
You seem excited because we only have 2-ish weeks left of school.
You are happy because you think you're going to get a good grade in this class.
I am happy because I think I'm going to get a good grade in this class.
You are sad because, I don't know, I'm just ready to move on.
Yeah.
If you guys don't mind.
Yeah. Is that cool, Austin?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So the next thing is rote memorization on book. So I'll just be doing the timing again, working on that.
All right.
Yeah. 1 second.
Those birds are chirping.
Oh, I know. It gets like that. Sorry. It gets like that sometimes, but it'll be good. They're usually a lot louder.
I had to make a video in the. What's up?
Oh, no. Go on. I was not talking.
I was gonna say I made a video the other day and the birds were screwing up my audio.
Oh, for what class?
It's a videography class.
Oh, gotcha. I had one of my friends took that because I'm a PR major, and she took it as like an extra class, ended up like really fucking her over.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think she was as tech savvy as she was willing to admit. So that might have
This
been it.
this class, the videography class that I'm in is like the easiest class. There's only like 8 people in it.
Oh, that's nice. Do you have Zoom for it?
Yeah. Yeah, we have it on Tuesdays
Oh, gotcha.
at 11:10.
Nice.
Pretty easy. Do you know Brad Franger?
Oh, that sounds super familiar. I can like kind of
He's
picture.
like he like emails like everybody in the broadcasting major.
Gotcha. See, it's my minor, but
He's like, I don't know.
I was well, not one, but like 2-3 credits away because so many classes for broadcasting overlap with PR that I could have double majored, but I was like, I got to get the hell out of college. Just sooner than later.
Yeah, I wasn't about to double major.
Yeah.
No way.
Already seemed like too much. Well, I'm good to start on this scene, Austin, if you want.
Yeah, same.
For this one, you're allowed to look like at the script for this part.
Yeah, I was just like glancing over it right now before.
Right.
Okay. I'm good to go. I got my script ready, but I think I'll be all right.
All right. So,
All right.
I'll tell you when to begin. And go.
Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chance. The old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know. Lord, he wasn't breathing and as cold as a fish. I touched him just to see, and you believe me, Chance, that's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up, pull the sheet over his head.
Yes, I see that done before.
Then I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor, and I think I woke him probably. He wasn't any too alert. He just said, yeah, he'd been expecting it and said he'd send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, Louise. It's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook, damn it, boy. Is that all you gotta say? More gobbledygook? That old man's laying up there dead as hell, and it just don't make any difference to you. Oh, Lord, Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir. I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I'd better gather up some breakfast for you.
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you going to do now, Chance?
I'm going to work in the garden.
I'll get you some eggs.
All right. That was 1 minute and 7 seconds.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
had a lot of skipping there.
Fast.
There was a lot of skipping there, so like that's why what if I was like delayed or anything.
Gotcha. Yeah, my Wi-Fi was messing up yesterday too, so regardless, that's why I also lost track of time, but
No worries on that.
yeah.
So let's try to get
again.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Okay.
Let's try to get it down to 1 minute.
You got it.
Do what?
Oh, you got it. Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
All right. And go.
Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chance. The old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing, as cold as a fish. You believe me, Chance? That's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up, pull the sheet over his head.
Yes, I've seen that done.
Then I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor, and I think I woke him probably. He wasn't any too alert. He just said, yeah, it's been expecting it, and said he'd send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, yes, Louise. It's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook, damn it, boy. Is that all you got to say? More gobbledygook? That old man's laying up there dead as hell, and it just don't make any difference to you. Oh, Lord, Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir, I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I'd better gather up some breakfast for you.
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you going to do now, Chance?
I'm going to work in the garden.
I'll get you some eggs.
All right, that was 49 seconds.
Bingo.
Damn. Yeah, we killed that one.
Yes.
Let's try one more time, and let's try to get it down to around 44 seconds.
Okay.
All right. You both ready?
Yep.
All right. And go.
Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chance. The old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing, as cold as a fish. I touched him and just to see, and you believe me, Chance, that's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up, pull the sheet over his head, and
Yes, I've seen that done.
then I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor. And I think I woke him probably. He wasn't any too alert. He just said, yeah, it's been expecting it, and said he'd send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, Louise, it's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook, damn it, boy, is that all you got to say? More gobbledygook? That old man's laying up there dead as hell and just don't make any difference to you. Oh, Lord, Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir. I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I'd better gather up some breakfast for you.
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you going to do now, Chance?
I'm going to work in the garden.
I'll get you some eggs.
All right, that was 46 seconds.
Oh.
That's pretty close, Phil. I think we can move on to the next part.
Okie dokie.
All right. So next part is rote memorization off book.
Okay.
All right. So whenever you're ready, you can start.
All right. Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chance. The old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing, as cold as a fish. I touched him just to see, and you believe me, Chance, that's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up, pull the sheet over his head, and
Yes, I've seen that done.
then I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor. I think I woke him probably. He wasn't any too alert. He just said, yeah, he's been expecting it, and that he'd send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, it's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook, damn it, boy. Is that all you got to say? More gobbledygook? That old man's laying up there dead as hell, and it just don't make any difference to you. Oh, Lord, Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir, I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I better gather up some breakfast for you now.
Yes, I'm pretty hungry.
Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you going to do now, Chance?
I'm going to work in the garden.
I'll get you some eggs. The only part I really didn't have memorized I had to look back at was just the space between like the last line of her first paragraph. Then I just cover him up, pull the sheet over his head, and then just going into my first one. So just to kind of like reignite me. But that's the only thing I really had to look at.
Do you want to go again?
Yes. Yeah. I just need to do this maybe like 2 more times. And then by the second time, I should be able to just not have to like even glance.
Okay.
It's just starting the paragraphs. Like I know the gist of what it says, but it's also just like getting it down word for word is just making sure it flows.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I can start whenever.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Well, when you're ready, you can go.
All right. Good morning, Louise.
He said, Chance, the old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing, as cold as a fish. You believe me, Chance, that's getting paid? That's more than I'm getting paid to do. Then I just cover him up, pull the sheet over his head.
Yes, I've seen that done.
Then I get the hell out of that room and I call the doctor, and I woke him probably because he wasn't any too alert. And he said, yeah, he's been expecting it and that he'd send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, Louise, it's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook, damn it, boy. Is that all you got to say? More gobbledygook? That old man's laying up there dead as hell, and it just don't make any difference to you. Oh, Lord, Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. And I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir, I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I better gather up some breakfast for you.
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you going to do now, Chance?
I'm going to work in the garden.
I'll get you some eggs.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's more like, I guess it's when the beat happens, actually. Oh, Lord, Chance, when she goes from interrogating to soothing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That one. Yeah. But I'll get it.
Do you feel good about that, or do you want to go again?
I mean, what would we do next? Sorry, I have like the most my bad, Jack. No, you probably.
No, you're good.
Um,
I don't blame. Like, obviously, you got a ton of lines, so.
Well, it's starting to flow. It's like this is our whatever number meeting this is with us. And I told you by the end, like I got it, just like the same
Yeah.
work. But it's
No, I obviously got like the easier end of it, so I'm like, no worries.
Well, the next thing on here is the as if game. So
Yeah, we did this yesterday in my other group.
so you guys,
They had no idea what that was. I had to explain it to them.
Really? I've been
Yeah.
doing it with my other group, kind like not as well as we do it though, honestly.
Yeah.
But as if, I think. The cancer patient.
Yeah, and then mine was taking out the garbage.
Oh yeah.
so whenever you guys are ready, you can start doing that.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second. Can you
Are
just
we
read
doing,
over?
like, the actual just our role play that's candid, or are we gonna portray it in our actual lines?
Just
Like just do our as
Just
ifs.
as if.
Don't worry.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's do the as if. Like don't
Okay.
do the
Real line.
script. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Alrighty.
do the scenario.
Okay. I'm sorry, sir. I have some pretty bad news. I have to diagnose you with cancer.
Mom, seriously, like, do you really want me to get the garbage now? I'm in the middle of a game. Like, just wait.
Unfortunately, it's a type of cancer where you need bone marrow transplant. And if you don't get this, then we may have to take off a limb.
I'm literally just in the middle of something. Can you not wait like 2 seconds and I'll be done? Okay, just wait. Don't worry about it.
You realize that without this, you may be losing one of your legs, ultimately.
I'm in the middle of a game right now. Seriously, get out of here, and I'll do it when I'm done. Don't worry about it.
Okay, please, sir, just hear me out. So it's just going to be about 3 times a week. We'll have you in here for another 2 weeks. Nothing major. We'll make sure you get all the best service from Nurse Betty over here, and everything will be great, and you'll be able to keep your leg.
I don't get what you don't understand about this. Like, it's literally just the garbage. It can wait. Like, don't worry about it.
I mean, getting needle stuck in you is hard. I get it, and it hurts, but ultimately we can even use some numbing serum and cream, and it'll just be just fine. You just lay there on your stomach. It's great. And then, like I said, 2 weeks, you're out of here. No biggie.
Oh, okay, Mom. I'm not going to do it at all now because you keep asking me. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it.
Okay, I understand, sir. A lot of people lead to denial in these cases, but seriously, we really gotta just take into account the procedures that need to be done. And it's in the grand scheme of things that you'll be good to go. You'll be fine.
Can you stop nagging me about this? I'm literally like so upset with you right now. If you could just give me some time, I will get it done. Don't worry about it.
Well, Nurse Betty's going to be here in 30 minutes, and she's going to stick you with it. Regardless of or not, I'm not discharging you, so you can suck it up. We'll bring in a ginger ale, okay? Sound good? Where's your wife?
No. Doesn't sound good. I'm busy. I don't have time for this. You can do it if you think it's such a big deal. But to me, it's not a big deal, okay? So just go away.
Well, I was told you don't have many visitors, so I can see why your loved ones aren't here at the moment. But luckily, I'm here, and fortunately, the news is bad, but the circumstances are beneficial. We can help benefit you, so just hear it out. Listen to Betty. Here's your ginger ale. There you go.
I'm gonna just do what I'm doing right now, and you can do what you do. But if you could just stop talking to me right now, I'd really appreciate it.
You know, I got a kid in the next room, but way worse, who already lost a fucking limb. It's pretty bad. And I mean, I could get you in this little, we can actually just probably bring the whole bed. You can get a nice look. Her name's Adrian. She's really sweet. She has a bunch of visitors over at her crib. Yeah. So either get this bone marrow transplant or don't. or don't.
Okay. Okay. I'm good. I'll stay here, and you can go do that.
All right.
But I'm not going to take out the garbage right now.
Well, I was just breaking the news to you. Like, you can either accept it or not. You're like, what, 35 or something? I mean, you got a full life to live, man. Like, it's not a big deal. And the only person who can write you off to get out of here is this guy. Me, not Betty, me. So,
Well, I'm
good.
I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, regardless of what you do.
Oh,
If that includes uh, just sitting here and not doing anything, then we'll keep it at that.
all righty then. Well, I got to check with Adrian now, but you just enjoy that ginger ale and I'll check you later. Okay. Bye-bye. All right. Is that good, Austin? No, I couldn't really work with anything else. I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the story you're building.
I just popped in Nurse Betty over here. I should have brought her in a long time ago.
Yeah, it was fun.
Cool, cool.
Um,
I wish after seeing, I know, Jack, you haven't seen this movie, but like, I just
Mm-mm.
wish after seeing it, and I don't know what direction you envision for it, Austin, because I'm sure whatever way is just dandy and great. But I was just saying, like, you know, how it was considered to be like more or less kind of a comedy. You know what I mean? Kind of, right?
yeah,
I just feel like they could have really, it was dry, and I'm used to dry humor. My two parents are like a fucking piece of stale bread, honestly, when it comes to dry humor. But I just feel like there could have been a few more factors. I don't know. Like, just the way, because Chance didn't crack at all. And I know that's why that guy got like all those awards for playing the role of Chance. But still, I don't know. I just feel like there wasn't too many aha moments. Then again, it's a different decade, but in generation, but still.
I mean, like more of like an over the top comedy. You
Yeah, just like one or two laugh out loud moments. You know what I mean? Like, my mom watched it after I rented it on Amazon Prime, and I heard her in the other room, and she had like a few outbursts of like, laugh out loud. But I just didn't see that. And I think I get most humor, but I don't know. It was just
yeah, it
kind of,
was, a lot of the other stuff that guy did is like more over the top. Like he did the Pink Panther movies,
yes. Oh, yeah.
and
Was he in Chaplin?
you
No.
what?
Was he in that new, like the Chaplin movie? I know there's been like two now. Charlie Chapman. I know one of them was black and white, but then there was another one. I didn't know if he was like in that either.
I
Maybe
don't think so.
maybe a newer one, and like I found one from like the 80s. But anyway,
But he's in a movie called Doctor Strangelove from the
oh, okay.
'60s. And he plays three characters in that. Like
Is that from the 70s too?
that's from the '60s.
Okay.
Like he plays the American president, a German mad scientist, and a British soldier. And I think that's probably more of what you were talking about, like in terms of being over the top, because it's
Got
like the German scientist is like a former Nazi, and like his right hand like acts independently. So like his right hand will just like give Nazi salutes, and he'll try to force it down.
I see. Because I saw the clips from the end of the movie that are funny, and he's like laying there and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like laughing really big, and I'm like, damn, I wish I saw him laugh like that during the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just kind of what got me. But anywho, what's the next thing we got to do? Just do we need to go over the as ifs?
The next thing is doing the scene and basically just uh, going over the what's it called? Like basically what you want in the scene is like, like what you're trying to do to get it and all that stuff.
Okay.
So like, first question is like, what is literally happening in this scene?
She is Louise, his caretaker slash maid, is telling Chance his father died, and that the doctor is going to, or someone is.
So
And
what,
Chance is literally just watching TV and is not really reacting.
And that's like the first block, but then in the second block, she's just like trying to then, well, she's soothing is the tactic, but she's just trying to be like, she's apologizing and then just then planning to make breakfast, pretty much, literally.
well, those are more kind of tactics, but like this is what's literally happening is like covering what's happening over the entire scene.
Yeah. So his dad's death.
Yeah. And then like what does each character want in the scene?
Chance wants to work in the garden and to eat food. Some eggs.
Yeah. Louise wants to make clear to Chance's dad is dead. And I know this is probably the wrong answer because I always just want to say it anyway, though. But for just to get like him to be like, oh my gosh, like show some real emotion over something so tragic or anything for that matter. But
That's right.
yeah, okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And if you got it, how can you prove that you got it?
Well, you can prove it. Well, I think initially we said like to take the TV remote and like turn it off. Or
Okay.
she could be like, well, I'm not making you breakfast then until you show me a few tears. I don't know. Something like that.
Well, that's more blocking and tactics, but like I think ultimately like the proof would be like, oh, he's crying or something like that.
Yeah, but I didn't know about me though. Like, how would I get that out of him? Maybe turning off the TV. I don't know.
For me, it probably because like Chance does what Chance wants to do. So Chance is like he says like he's hungry, and so she says, "Oh, I'll get you some eggs," and then she says, "What are you gonna do now?" And then he says, "I'm going to work in the garden." So he's just gonna do what he wants.
Okay, and what do you think your essential action is?
Um, Mine was to get your mom to stop bothering you.
That's the essential action.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's your as if.
Let me, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna check my script really quick.
That's fine.
My as well, I don't well. I thought the essential action wasn't supposed to be. Um, I
Oh,
don't know what did you have for it?
mine for this scene, yeah, 1A. For Chance to give Louise a response regarding his father's death. Well, that was I put for the want for Chance to see the gravity of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Literal was tells Chance his father died. And then, I mean, the want and the essential for me is fairly similar. I mean, yes, she just wants him to see the gravity, whether it is tears, whether it's him saying, wow, this sucks, or something. Just seeing, like, okay, this is bad in anyone's eyes. But then the essential was to get, I just said a response in general, because, like, yeah, a response regarding his father's death, just a general one, because he just talks about freaking breakfast in the snow, and that's it. So sounds like I'm putting the same answer for both, but
What I wrote was convince your child to take a situation seriously.
for me, for essential,
Mm-hmm. I think
Good
basically
job for me.
for you, I put convincing a distraught friend you understand their concerns.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know why I had that. I thought for some reason I thought the essential was supposed to be different than that.
I think with the want and the essential action, like the essential action, it literally describes what you are doing in order to get what you want.
So you said convince a friend to do what?
oh, convince your child to take the situation seriously. Is that how you phrased it?
Mm-hmm.
And then how'd you phrase mine?
Convincing a distraught friend that you understand their concerns.
Oh, okay.
I'm like super proud of my actors' scripts. Not gonna lie, this took so long for me. I don't know about you, but
It,
finally figured it out. It's just the structure was kind of hard, but it's done.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where to write everything, but I got most of it down. I don't think he's going to be too harsh as long as you get the gist.
so now what we're going to do is we're going to go through the scene again, but we're going to try to keep our as-ifs in mind while we're doing it.
Okay.
So just take a minute and try to put yourself in that scenario. And then when you're ready, you can start.
Okay. And then it will be like, okay. Because the thing about this is I'm still like announcing, then interrogating, and then soothing. So, okay. Okay. But we're implementing our as ifs. Okay. Got you. I'm making it more confusing than it needs to be. Just ignore me.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chancellor. Man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing and as cold as a fish.
I'm busy right now.
I touched him just to see, and believe me, Chance, that's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up, pull the sheet over his head.
Yes, I've seen that done.
Then I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor. And I think I woke him probably because he wasn't any too alert. And he said, yeah, he's been expecting it and that he'd send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, Louise, it's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook, damn it, boy. Is that all you got to say? More gobbledygook. The old man's upstairs dead as hell. And that's all you got to say? No, sir. Oh, wait. I don't. Oh, sorry. I messed up. I just need to look
It's
through it
okay.
one more time.
You're good.
All right.
Doesn't make any difference to you. Yeah, that's the beat change. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I'm good if you want to start from the top. My bad.
You're good. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chancellor. Man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing, as cold as a fish. And I touched him, and believe me, Chance, that's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up, hold the sheet over his head.
Yes, I've seen that done.
Then I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor. I woke him because he wasn't any too alert. And then he said, yeah, he's been expecting that he'd send somebody over. Oh, Lord, what a morning.
Yes, Louise, it's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook, damn it, boy, is it all you got to say? More gobbledygook? That old man's laying up there dead as hell, and it just don't make any difference to you. Oh, Lord, Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir, I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I better make you some breakfast now.
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you gonna do now, Chance?
I'm gonna go work in the garden.
I'll get you some eggs. Yeah, I still just, we can just keep going over it. It's just those like 3 paragraphs back to back pretty much that I just kind of, it's just a cluster.
Mhm.
But if you want to go over it like 2 more times or whatever you're feeling.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we can go one more time.
Okay, cool. All right.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chance. The old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing, as cold as a fish. I called the doctor. Oh, wait. Damn it. I'll just start from the beginning there. I got
It's
mixed
okay.
up. Okay.
You ready? You want me to just start again?
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chance. Old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing and as cold as a fish. And I touched him just to see, and believe me, Chance, that's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up, pull the sheet over his head.
Yes, I've seen that done.
Then I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor. And I probably woke him because he wasn't any too alert. And he said, yeah, he's been expecting it and would send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, Louise. It's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook, damn it, boy, is that all you got to say? More gobbledygook? That old man's lying up there, dead as hell, and it just don't make any difference to you. Oh, Lord Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir, I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I better make you some breakfast now.
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you going to do now, Chance?
I'm gonna go work in the garden.
I'll get you some eggs. I think that went better.
Yeah, that was good.
So,
I remember the double Lord Chance after it just doesn't make any difference to you, so that's good.
how do you feel about the tactics you're using?
Mine's
Good.
pretty simple. So
Yeah, mine is different. I do need to be a little more interrogating when I say the gobbledygook lines, but like gobbledygook, I don't know. Need to be sassier, I guess, but overall, I think it's okay.
All right. The last thing we need to do is work on sub-tactics, which I am still barely familiar with. So
Yeah, it's just kind of like, I mean, the main tactics. Is there a primary tactic for each block or no?
yeah, it's for each block.
Okay, because yeah, that's what I have. So I have. They're really, yeah. I don't know what the sub tactics are.
It
Because if
seems like
I'm
it
sorry,
seems like it's basically like an alternative tactic.
well, I already have 3 primary tactics throughout the whole scene. I don't know how many emotions you can fit in there,
Well, it's not.
or not emotion, but like
We're
this.
not.
Yeah.
We're not like doing. We're not doing both of them. It's just like I think it's more like you have this thing that you can kind of fall back on if the primary tactic isn't working for you.
Yeah, I mean, with the second block, the interrogating, I just feel like when she says gobbledygook, that's like the one part where she's interrogating him, pretty much, and it just seems a bit harsh because she doesn't act that harsh the rest of the time.
I
So
really
maybe
don't even think mine needs sub tactics.
you're just a whole ass mood. You're just
Yeah.
yeah. You are a sub tactic, all in one.
Hmm.
Did you have some for my character?
Like you said, it's hard for that character to figure out. Maybe instead of agreeing, we can say submitting. Maybe that could be your sub tactic.
For him?
Like to
Yeah.
submit.
Yeah.
And what about me?
I'm not sure about the first block, but maybe for the second block, we can say mocking instead of interrogating.
God, that's so bad.
Austin,
Hey, I'm in a meeting.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm in a meeting.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Sounds like my mom yesterday.
Dude. Um, let's see.
I think that's good.
Maybe instead of
Sorry.
You're good.
that from the airport.
No, so I'm like, if you know Louisville, I'm like literally 5 minutes from like the Bardstown Road area, like the center. I'm like 5 minutes from Cherokee Park. But there is Bowman Field that's like close by.
Yeah, I used to go to school there before I transferred here. And I'd hear the airplanes all the time.
At U of L or
No, Spalding.
oh Spalding, okay.
Yep.
I know one person I knew from my school went there for history.
Yeah. It's super small compared
Yeah.
to Western. But
Now I can imagine.
yeah. The airplanes were kind of cool.
Bowman Field is nice.
Mm-hmm. Maybe instead of soothing, we could say maybe like rewarding, because I know like
That's good.
some parents like when they're dealing with kids, like they'll give like their kids presents kind of instead of like actually talking to them, you know.
Mhm.
And I feel like maybe that could be similar to what's happening here.
Yeah, with the like eggs and breakfast and everything.
Mm. Um, and then maybe instead of announcing, we could say warning.
Okay.
Maybe because like maybe there's a possibility that Chance could just wander around and discover this body.
Yeah, like don't poke him, kind of thing.
Mm. Let's see. We got 3 there. And ordering. Mm. Mm.
Hot out here.
But
Oh no, it's just starting to get warm out here. Anyway.
ordering. Maybe instead of ordering, we could say announcing here at the end. Because he's like announcing, I'm going to go out and do this stuff. But also, it's like, it's kind of nice because we have her announcing at the beginning, and then it's gonna take over by him at the end. It has like kind of a nice symmetry. Did you get that, Jack?
Yeah.
So I think the last thing is we can try going through the scene again and try using these subtactics.
Sounds good.
So whenever you guys are ready, you can try that.
All right. Ready? Good morning, Louise.
He's dead, Chance. The old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. I don't know, Lord. He wasn't breathing, as cold as a fish. I touched him just to see, and you believe me, Chance, that's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up, pull the sheet over his head.
Yes, I've seen that done.
Then I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor, and I think I probably woke him. He wasn't any too alert. And he said, yeah, he's been expecting it and that he'd send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, Louise, it's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Oh, gobbledygook. Damn it, boy. Is that all you got to say? More gobbledygook? That old man's laying up there dead as hell, and it just don't make any difference to you? Oh, Lord Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir, I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I better get you some breakfast now.
Yes, I'm very hungry.
I'll get you some eggs. Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you going to do now, Chance?
I'm going to work in the garden.
I'll get you some eggs. Ugh. I messed that up.
It's
Sorry.
cool.
Someone came
No
to
worries.
I got really distracted.
I actually just thought of maybe instead of agreeing, maybe a better subtactic would be to impress. Because I think,
Impress?
yeah, to impress.
I like that.
Because I think it's like
I see that.
he's kind of like acting like a child, like yes, I've
Like
seen
he
it
did.
done. Like
Yeah.
I saw.
Act like he knows what's going on, basically.
Yeah, like see how observant I am.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah, that works.
You want to try the scene again with that in mind?
Yeah.
Mind if this is our last one? I'm sorry. The last. Would this be our last go round with the?
If you want it to be.
Well,
I'm cool with that.
I have something for a group today.
Yeah, that's fine. We're almost near the end anyway.
Okay, cool.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
Good morning, Louise.
Dead, James. The old man's dead.
I see.
Must have happened during the night. Oh, Lord, he wasn't breathing and as cold as a fish. I touched him, and you believe me, Chance, that's doing more than I get paid to do. Then I just cover him up, pull the sheet over his head,
Yes, I've seen that done.
and I get the hell out of that room and call the doctor. I woke him probably because he wasn't any too alert, and he said, yeah, he's been expecting it, and that he'd send somebody over. Lord, what a morning.
Yes, Louise, it's snowing in the garden today. Have you looked outside and seen the snow? It's very white.
Gobbledygook. Damn it, boy. Is that all you got to say? More gobbledygook? The old man's laying up there, dead as hell, and it just don't make any difference to you. Oh, Lord Chance, I don't know what I was expecting from you. I'm sorry for yelling like I did. No, sir, I just don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I better make you some breakfast then.
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Well, no more stewing those prunes every morning. That's something, I guess. What are you going to do now, Chance? Are you going to work in the garden?
I'm going to work in the garden. Sorry, you froze there.
Yeah, you kind of did too for a second. I know that.
Yeah.
I'll get you some eggs. Well, is that good?
Yeah, I think like like I can really see you guys like adjusting to some of these, like your performances are shifting. I think in response to these tactics.
The sub tactics actually just seem more fitting personally, but
Well,
Yeah, they work.
I think that's what they're supposed to do. I think. Yeah, I think this was a good meeting today.
awesome. Yay, I'm glad. Well, we'll just plan for next week sometime then.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right. Well, I hope you
Yeah,
all.
we'll
You'll what?
time then. We'll figure out another time for like next Sunday or Monday or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely not Monday again. Hopefully, it won't keep you too long.
Yeah.
Next time. I think it's.
Hello?
Oh, you're there. I think it's freezing again.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well,
you guys are both kind of glitching out.
yeah. I don't know what's happening.
Yep.
Well, this is a good note to leave on. I'll see you.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.